They doing, man. Just like that. Yo, this is Stupa. You're watching the big picture, man.
Hello everybody, my name is Luke Mar and this is Hot Lamode, and today on Hot Lamode we're going to be discussing Vetements' decision to pull out of Fashion Week. As you guys probably know, Vetements is a really big brand. It's much more of a streetwear brand than it is a fashion brand, but Vetements, which was started by Demna and Guram Gvasalia, Demna is the designer and Guram is the president, CEO. They decided that they would start this brand, which came out of just being drunk and making clothing, and it kind of became an underground thing, and soon it was established as a brand. Also, they had along for the ride one Lada Volkova, who's the stylist, and all three of them have actually used Vetements as a way to leverage themselves into other positions. Demna does Balenciaga, he is the creative director. Lada is also doing styling for Balenciaga, also has used it to leverage herself at Mulberry, who is probably paying her a shit ton of money. Guram is just kind of maneuvering and manipulating everything so that Vetements is making money, which I'm sure it actually is. But let's talk about the controversy. The thing is, Vetements has decided that they are going to be pulling out of fashion. Now, they were never really in Fashion Week for too long. I've probably maybe 2 to 3 shows that they actually did during the assigned Fashion Week for ready to wear because they're not doing couture. But they were asked to walk in couture, probably as some press stunt. And now they've decided they're not even doing that. And so I have to say I really respect this decision. As you guys probably have seen from my last couple of videos, I do enjoy Vetements, but most recently I haven't really liked the collections. I thought they were pretty bad actually. But I have to say I really respect this decision, or this ploy. I can't tell if it's one or the other, but I'm hoping that it's just a decision, because I have to say it's probably one of the smartest fashion moves made in our current generation. Fashion is a total fucking disaster. I think anybody knows that. Nobody knows who's actually buying what. People are just doing things for the sake of thinking it's gonna help, not based on any research whatsoever. Nobody can gauge who the customer is, if millennials are actually buying stuff or not. So nobody knows who they're even selling to. I would say that Vetements is the pioneer of the social media generation when it comes to fashion. They have really established themselves as a fashion brand, as a social media brand, as a almost fast fashion brand. The way that they turn out looks, they're, you know, it's crazy. But they decided that they would not be showing at all. And I like that decision because, and it's not because they're doing it, it's because of what Demna Gvasalia said. And he said that he didn't want to do it anymore because he didn't want people to just be like expecting it to happen. He wanted to make it worthy of being a fashion show. He didn't just want to do it just because. So I have to say I really respect that, because I think that is, you know, very similar to people like Alexander McQueen and John Galliano, who are the two kings of fashion shows. They worked a fashion show like nobody else. They were like concerts. The shows that they put on were pretty much concerts. People would break into Alexander McQueen's shows, not even when he was like established, it was before he was established, to get to see one of his shows. And I have to say, I think what Demna's doing is very similar to that, and I have to say I can't wait to see. He said he doesn't want to just do them, he wants it to be a surprise. He wants the collections, or the whole idea of it, to be worthy of a show. He doesn't want to do it just because you have to do a show every season. And I think that ties into the whole idea of designers being tired and being burned out like Raf Simons at Dior. There's a whole lot of stuff that's going on in this industry that needs to change, and people just have to be independent. We can't all just be doing the same thing, because let's be real, how many shows are we looking at a season? And let's not even talk about how a season's literally every 2 months. We just did Cruise. So there's just so much stuff, and I'm happy that somebody's finally taking a stand and being like, I don't fuck with any of this anymore and I just want to do my own thing. And so yeah, that's my opinion. That's how I feel about this. Sorry I've been gone. I just am doing a lot. I'm working kind of low-key 2 jobs, so it's kind of been crazy. I'm working with the stylist that I used to work with, and we're doing lots of shoots. And I'm also working at the vintage store that I work at, and we're doing lots of stuff there. So it's just been kind of crazy, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to like get you guys some good videos, but I promise that I'm gonna work really hard and be very not lazy and do it. So thank you guys again for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below because I always like to hear that stuff. So thank you guys, and TTYL.